What's going on? Hi, I am Leilani Madden. I have an opportunity that has been driving me for the past year and a half, actually my whole life, if I were to be honest. But I'm ready to now share this opportunity with all of you. I have designed a company called MECA, Make Everyone Count Always. Now, the company's design originally focused on caregivers and those we care for, but from an outside perspective. And the more work I put in to designing this company from an internal point, the more I realized that that was the point, that I was never going to make a difference in the way that I really wanted to unless I could share my story of how I got to this place of healing. I was a caregiver, or I have been a caregiver my whole life, specifically a caregiver for my daughter for 21 years. I would like to start off, though, by changing the definition of a caregiver to really include what it actually means. It's a caregiver. If you care and you're giving that care to another, you are a caregiver. So the MECA definition, make everyone count always, as anyone who assists in the growth, health, education, well-being, spirituality, daily living activities, daily living in general, and wealth, obviously. So that's a huge group of caregivers, bigger than really what AARP has statistics for 45 million unpaid caregivers and 5 million paid caregivers. I think that number is astronomically low. So this company's design originally took a big change. All the business plans are amazing. They're laid out very well. And the heart is there, the why is there. However, the one thing that was really left to figure out was this term that I have found within myself to be the biggest portion of MECA, make everyone count always. You have to count always too. I am MECA too. I need to count always. I mean, I have to come first in my life. My dreams, my goals, my feelings, my knowing, all of it needs to come first in order for me to continue the care I give. A thirsty tree cannot bear fruit. As I've been on this journey, I have found others who are following their passion. And I don't know by definition, earlier than the MECA definition, growth, wealth, well-being, spirituality, whatever you want to call our caregiving, if they would have called themselves a caregiver. However, I have identified their specialties, and the passion that they bring is radical self-love. They're following their dreams, they're following their goals, they're following their desires, and they're doing it out of self-love. And oftentimes are self-care or radical self-love experts. Now, I would like to join with all of these radical self-love experts into the MECA network in order to support caregivers of all kinds and those they care for, where caregivers can utilize your talents and your abilities, and you can help walk us through what brought you to following your passion and your expertise of your passion. So MECA has gotten quite large for myself to handle on my own with my amazing daughter, Orion. So we are at a point of receiving bloggers and vloggers at this time who will represent their passion and their knowing. We are open to receiving creators, manifestors who would like to build MECA alongside us. We are open to receiving small businesses, self-care products to align with our caregiver crates. And we are open to receiving corporate and small business partnerships, organizational partnerships who can aid in the educational information that caregivers need to care for themselves and for those they care for. Our corporate sponsorships, starting with those in Minnesota, since we will show the rest of the country and world Minnesota nice together, will give caregivers discounts and special rates. And together, through this network, we will lift the caregivers who are struggling most. We are in a time of change. We have a lot of people retiring right now, and in the next decade, 1 in every 5 people will be over 65. We can figure this out together in a way that's beautiful. The design that we'll be following has me in awe, but it's comprehensive and it will be an amazing ride. So I invite you to come along with us and help be the change we're all looking for. The change that says each and every one of us are valuable. The change that says, here I am, I'm ready to share my gifts. I am you, You are me. Your pain is my pain, and my pain is your gifts. That is what I have learned. All the pains, all the pain, all the suffering were just lessons so that I forever can live my passion of supporting caregivers and care receivers of all kinds. So come along on this fun ride. It's the feel good, do good movement, starting with you.